32-year-old virgin, never been with a woman ever. That's what my cousin, texted me 2 years ago. 2 years ago, embarrassed, because I knew when he texted me, he was embarrassed to text me. But he texted me because he trusted me. I mean, 32 years old. He was missing out on life. For real, think about it. Man, that's one of the main purposes in life. Reproduction. My boy has never or had never been with a woman for 32 freaking years. Missing out on a lot, especially if you have a hot woman that you are sleeping with. Because that's one of the best pleasures in life. Okay? More than freaking video games. More than freaking, drugs. All that type of stuff that just brings dopamine. Small dopamine to your brain. This is some way better. My boy texted me that he had never been with a woman. He texted me because he knew I was a player. I've been with multiple women in my life. Multiple. And hot. Very hot ones. Because it's easy. It's easy for someone like me. But it looks like it's been hard for men like him. Alright, and I knew, my cousin, and I like him. I love him. This is my family, my blood. Right? Like, I was not expecting to hear that. I knew it was a little slow. Because, I was playing video games from my computer the whole time. Every single day. Gets to work, gets home, plays video games, computer and stuff. He never socialized. But I never thought he was going to be one of those men out there that never, like don't know how to get women. Because it's easy for me. I was like, and it's not like I think that everyone can get him. Right? But this is the thing. 2 years ago, he texted me. He wanted my advice, and I basically got it on my wing to help him. And since then, because man, it's all about communication, knowing what to say. Basically, just talking, knowing how to talk and what to say exactly. You can call them scripts. Right? That's all you need. Like, it's behaviors, patterns. Women look for a very specific type of man. All of them. And there's a lot of men out there in the world, right? But they look for men that basically know how to communicate, how to talk, and know what to say. That's why men need to become experts at talking, because with this we could impress any woman, even if we don't have nothing to back it up. Like I could say I'm the best. I'm a billionaire, right? With my and if I know how to say it, a woman will be impressed by what I'm saying. Now, if I have proof, that's even better. And if that proof, it's something I can show with the little things, then a woman can be very impressed. Because if they're basically looking for a man that can provide, that can protect, that can actually give them anything, even though that's not the case, right? And you may say, yes, especially with men nowadays having those type of jobs that don't generate, man, I wish you could actually be in business, sell stuff, negotiate things, because that's where the real money is. And you learn about business. If you learn how to negotiate, how to sell, you probably get to learn how to build a business on your own for yourself to make even more money, whatever. That's, team for another day. Now, women can be very impressed if we show that we are the type of man that can impress, the type of man that can protect, that can provide, and that involves money. It's just the truth. They are natural gold diggers because they are weaker than we are, right? just from the past, right? From tens of thousands of years ago, men were the ones going out to hunt, bring basically food home, right? When we learn how to freaking be around other people, how to talk, how to communicate, and be around other people, men were the ones that basically had to do those things, go outside, risk their lives to bring food. Now, it's not the case anymore, right? But if the more you make, the more options you'll have with women. Now, that's one of the things, but it's not necessary. You especially need how to talk, how to communicate to them. What's the right words to get them to hear you? All right, and they're just few words because they need to do all the talking. All right, but learning and knowing exactly what to tell them is what impress women. Yes, obviously, what I helped them with, my cousin, what I helped him, basically dressing pretty well, right? Feeling that confidence in him, even though he didn't have it, right? But learning a few techniques, few skills, a few words to make a woman want him. Then the rest was just a pretend game for a little bit. But I was able to get him to sleep with a lot of different women because I taught him how it was done. He only needed a little bit of guidance. He only needed to know exactly what to say because my boy he was just raised by one single mom, so he only had basically the advice, right? And basically learning behaviors from a single woman. And it's not the same like if he had a dad on his side to teach him how men behave. And who knows, maybe even that could work, because nowadays men are weaker than ever, all right? Because we are listening to this society telling us that we need to be on video games, on watching, the wrong stuff on the internet, right? And that is okay, all right? Now they're empowering women to feel like they're basically men. Now, that's not what they want. That's not the natural way to be, right? Biologically, we want to be empowered. We want to be the authority. Even the Bible says it, all right? God says it. Us men, we are the head of the household. We are the ones that dictate where to go, how a household needs to be. Now, with society telling women that they can do whatever they want as well, now that's messing up relationships. But again, my cousin, was able to get under my wing. I was able to teach him a few scripts, how to behave, how to dress, and that was all. And my boy was missing a lot in life, a lot. And if you are one of those type of men that are weak, nerds, freaking from the computer, from the cell phones, all the time, you probably know what I'm talking about. And he was that type of man. He was that type of man out there, basically missing on a lot in life. Just freaking going for, a little bit of dopamine from video games. That's not it, brother. That's not it. If you wished, what kind of pleasure you get from a smoking hot blonde, right? Or a smoking hot brunette. Like it's something. I'm telling you, man, you're missing out on a lot if you don't know what that is. So you have to get to freaking learn how to do it. It is possible, and I'm gonna continue to put some videos out because since I helped my cousin, I've been able to help some of his friends. And you know what? I started charging them for teaching them how to do it. Because it's easy for me, right? It's not easy for them. It's a service I can provide because I can teach them how to do it, and I'm a proven living record that I can accomplish that for him, for anyone. So I'm gonna start recording more of these videos because I know a lot of men out there need them. Okay, so you better subscribe now, man. You better subscribe, and we're gonna start building a community right here of men looking to improve. It's needed. More than ever, all right? More than ever now with artificial intelligence taking over. What are you gonna do? What you gonna have? A girlfriend that's a robot? Yeah, that's what you want? like a freaking piece of metal being your girlfriend, don't be. You have to. Come on, you're missing out. You're missing out and you don't know what to do. And you need to start learning what to do because it's easy. And my boy, 32 years old, my cousin, was able to make it, then I'm sure you could make it happen too. No matter what type of situation. And if you're ugly or not, like man, if you have the bucks, we can make you look pretty. And hey, full disclosure, women are more interested in someone that can protect and provide than any type of looks. Good looking man don't go anywhere in life if they don't have the bucks to back it up. It's not a pretty face for men. Yeah, for women, of course, we as men we're looking for the best looking ones, right? Because that's gonna give us a lot of authority in front of other men. But anyways, what you need to know is that yes, us men will look for beauty in women, and they look for protection in providing. That's what they're looking for. It's not about a pretty face. It's not about like who's the strongest. I mean, no matter how freaking beautiful you are as a man or how strong you are, if you don't have the bucks and the confidence and the character to feel like a man, then a woman will play you. They will play you. Alright, unless she's a freaking 2 or 3. You're looking for the top of the top women out there. You're looking for the top of the top women out there. Alright? And you could, if you had the right mentality, if you knew how to behave, if you had the right scripts, and you know how to do it. And that's what I taught my cousin. And since then, he's being able to be with multiple women on his own. Crazy to think about. He was missing out on a lot just by not having a couple of simple things that a man like me had. But he was able to learn it too. And everyone can learn it. See you in the next one. Subscribe.